Williston also was tied in the ring. He had 3 steals and helped lead the way defensively as well, with so many times of her hands in the passing lane. So Taylor, congratulations, being named the Western Cooperative Credit Union Player of the Game. We're going to take a quick 5-minute timeout in between games, and when we come back, we'll give you a quick preview of the men's game versus Rocky Mount. We're back in 5 minutes.
Coming soon, Spider RV Storage. All new, fenced, secured, and lighted storage yard in Northwest Williston on Sadler Ridge Circle. RVs, light to medium trailers, cars, trucks, and even tractors. Fully secured, live video security, online payment. To reserve your spot today, call Tim at 701-770-5351. Leave your RV, truck, tractor, and trailer in good hands in a fully lighted and secured facility at Spider RV Storage.
Big news from Baja Auto Sales. Our location at 521 2nd Street West in Williston is newly remodeled and ready for you. Find all makes and models: Dodge, Ford, GMC, Mercedes, you name it. Baja Auto Sales has it. Plus a full-service department offering everything from tune-ups and brake jobs to oil changes and full car detailing. Stop by today and see the new space, or call to schedule your service at 701-572-2252. That's Baja Auto Sales, where quality meets service.
Creation Carpets is more than flooring. They're your neighbors, proudly serving Williston and Rockford City. From plush carpet to durable vinyl plank, elegant tile, and stylish blinds, they have the products and professional installation to bring your vision to life. Whether you're updating one room or building your dream home, trust Creation Carpets to do it right. Stop by 501 Main Street in Williston or call 701-774-3950. Creation Carpets, locally owned, expertly installed, always dependable.
Did you see the completion of the turf project at Williston State? What a game changer for our community. Turf field saved the day on multiple occasions during its first year. This is not for Williston State. The turf project is a much needed addition for our community. It seems like the complex of field turns all the time. That's what's fun. Helping our kids get more and more practice and most more games right here in Williston. If you've seen the advantages created by varsity heavy turf, consider being a donor and supporter of Rockford. Call 572-9275 today. Become part of the team that supports the turf project.
Cracking your windshield or your shield that's spreading fast. Don't wait. Call the windshield doctor at 701-572-4888. Locally owned and trusted. They specialize in rock checking, full windshield replacement, and so much more. From screen repair to flat glass, picture frame glass, plexiglass, and more. If it's glass, the windshield doctor has the cure. Fast service, fair prices, and hometown care. Call the windshield doctor today. Go to your choice for crystal clear results.
Are you ready to find your dream home in Williston or the surrounding area? Basin Brokers, their experienced team is here to make buying or selling a home a breeze. With helpful buyer resources and expert guidance, you'll feel confident every step of the way. Start your search anytime with their easily John Home property search at BasonBrokers.com. It's fast, it's local, and it's always up to date. Basin Brokers, local experts, real results. Visit BasonBrokers.com today and let's get moving.
Saving money feels impossible when you're young, but Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at WCCU.org. Western Cooperative Credit Union. Join the herd. Qualifications apply. Visit us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
Here at Montreal College Collection not ours. We are members, owners, and families. We love your children. We are built for you and by you. We give back. We are leaders, life changers. We empower people. We improve lives. We believe everyone has a unique voice in the power of numbers. We are many members. We are one force, one vision. We are building a better world now together.
here for Teton basketball on 660 Keys News Radio. Tetons out defensively. Get after it as they look to see if they can improve on their record as well. Go 2-0 on the day for the Tetons against these Bears of Rocky Mountain College. It is the JV edition of the Bears coming out. About 5 minutes left to go here before we get started in this one. And this is another Williston State College pregame show right here on 660 Keys News Radio. We're quickly running through what the Tetons have done so far. They went 2-1 at the Buster Gillis Tip-Off Classic, or Tip-Off Tournament in Newtown. Their loss came in a fantastic 104-100 game against Miles Community College. And then this past weekend over in Devil's Lake, it was 2 wins. The first against a very good Minnesota North College Hibbing team, 103-61. And then a very scrappy Minnesota North College Vermilion team, 83-67. Looking at what the team is doing so far on the season, the Tetons are averaging 91 points per 50% from the floor, shooting 34% from deep, 73% from the line. That number has actually come up quite a bit. 44 rebounds in the game, and they're averaging 10.5 assists in this one. From the beyond the arc, they're shooting 6 of 18, going 33 of 66 from the field. Shooting very well from the floor here in this one. Only they're turning it over 19 times per game, something that Coach Herman and the Tetons are looking to see if they can sort out here before we hit to the conference schedule in 2026. And also some good news for the Tetons out on the court in the free throw or the lineup line is Charlie McKenna after going down with a knee or leg injury in that Buster Gillis, so he missed 3 games for the Tetons, and now they're excited to have him back out on the court. He does have a brace on his knee, and he is running through. He's just going to see if he's just walking through the layup line, but no, he's participating, so we'll see if we get McKenna back into the game for the Tetons. Looking at what the Tetons are doing individually here with 3 minutes left to go on an average basis. The Tetons are going to be led in scoring by Josiah McDonald. He has 27.8 points per game. Eden Hobbs with 25 points per game. Carson Hare in with 9.2 and Grantham Milner at 8.6. But it's been Eden Hobbs the last couple of games for the Tetons who's led the way offensively. And he looks to do it again here. The Tetons looking to get everyone in on the party. And they love a couple of big breakout games for Milner here to get him cruising before we hit that conference play in January. 2.5 left to go before we get things started. We're going to take a 90-second timeout, and this is going to wrap it up for the Williston State College pregame show. Williston State College, where the people make the difference. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
In the Monday region, we know what makes a community special. People who care and always worth serving. Coca-Cola Bottling in Williston is proud to bring families, friends, and neighbors together with ice-cold Coca-Cola and a full lineup of refreshing beverages you love. From gatherings of friends and family to school fundraisers, ball games, and local events, we're here to support our communities and refresh the moments that matter. Coca-Cola, bringing the Monday tradition together, one smile at a time.
Coming soon, Spider RV Storage. All new fenced, secured, and lighted storage yard in Northwest Williston on Sadler Ridge Circle. RVs, light to medium trailers, cars, trucks, and even tractors. Fully secured, live video security, online payment. To reserve your spot today, call Tim at 701-770-5351. Leave your RV, truck, tractor, and trailer in good hands in a fully lighted and secured facility at Spider RV Storage.
Big news from Baja Auto Sales. Our location at 521 2nd Street West in Williston is newly remodeled and ready for you. Find all makes and models Dodge, Ford, GMC, Mercedes, you name it. Baja Auto Sales has it. Plus a full-service department offering everything from tune-ups and brake jobs to oil changes and full car detailing. Stop by today and see the new space or call to schedule your service at 701-572-2252. That's Baja Auto Sales, where quality meets service.
Welcome back to Teton Basketball on 660 Keys News Radio. Teton's about a half minute away before we get going with this men's game. Teton coming up against Rocky Mountain College's JV squad here at the Well in Williston. First home game for the Tetons of this 2025-2026 regular season. And we are just about to learn the starters at the same time as you are. Pretty sure we know the ones for the Tetons, but in the Rocky Mountain College lineup, they did not have their numbers on. We did not have time to go and get them when we get going. So we are going to be doing a combination of looking at the lineup and also looking at the roster page on their website to match up faces with numbers. Bear with us while we get this one going. As they get ready for a video show here again for the Tetons, they're going to go with the starting lineups for Rocky Mountain College and the Bears. And this is the starting lineups, Basin Broker starting lineups. So the Bears JV team also, they are missing some guys who are playing with their varsity. Number 3, Bassah, going to start out first. Number 3, Parker Wyman out getting the start. Number 23, Jackson Neely out next for the Bears. And number 24, Stephen Raddick out next for the Bears. Keishon Kirst, coach for the Bears, is now the Tetons hit the lights again, and they go for their video package, and they're going to be running here for the first time as a part of the Basin Brokers starting lineup. They're going for Williston State. The Tetons with the new projectors from next to try and electric it. Now to get it going. Darker in here than it was for the girls' game. Projector showing the videos on the board as the Tetons now starting off with their starting lineup. Coming out first is a 6-foot sophomore guard coming out of Texas, and number 1, Josiah McDonald. Out next is a 6-foot sophomore guard from Lano, North Dakota, number 2, Carson Hare. Out third for Williston State is a 6'4" freshman forward. Number 3, Christopher Davis. Coming out fourth for Williston State is a 6'10" freshman out of Melbourne, Australia, number 15, Anthem Moore. And ready on the starting lineups for Williston State is a 6'5" sophomore forward, number 21. It is Eden Hobbs. The Tetons now with the new video starting lineup in the books. They are coached this year by Alex Herman and Ron McDade. But now getting back to it, they're keeping the lights on. 20 minutes are on the scoreboard as we're getting ready to go here to start off in half number 1 for Teton basketball. Rocky Mountain will be in their black uniforms with green and white trim and white lettering. And the Tetons will be in their home white uniforms. Milner will be in the center circle for Williston State. In the center circle with sophomore Jimmy Miller with the jump ball being taken off by Hare. Long pass over to Davis. Wing for 3. Davis in and out, no good. Rebound will come down to Rocky. Back up the court. Here come Neely. He'll get it over to Wyman. That's off, no good. Long rebound from Raddick. The loose ball will be into the backcourt. They'll keep it alive. Back up Rocky up the court. Here comes a drive again down underneath. Davis with a block. It'll be Miller who comes down to the ball. And Hobbs now off to the races. He's looking to get down low. Puts it up and in. Hobbs with the bucket. Bears having a tough time. Ball handler knocking down on Davis, kicks it out onto the perimeter. Three-pointer on the way, that'll be no good. Offensive rebound, and there's going to be a foul called on the Tetons. Coach Herman not happy with some work down underneath. We'll see who that's on for Williston State. It'll be on Hare. It'll be his personal first team. Inbound ball goes out to the perimeter. Now for the Bears. On top to Neely. Neely jumps up, push it out again to the perimeter. Back up on top. Here comes a drive. Neely with a floater, in and out, no good. Hare pulls down the ball. And again, the point guard for the Tetons running the point. Carson to Davis. Davis back up to Hare. He'll wave off McDonald. Hare behind the back. He's going to drive. Carson takes to the rack. It's up and in. Carson's first 2 points of the game. Tetons with the start, 4-0. Up the guard again, come the Bears. We'll put it up on top of the perimeter now, looking to find Raddick. Raddick looking to set a screen, nothing there. Bears will get it back to Raddick again, working. Good ball movement by Rocky. And a loose ball's being picked up by Hobbs. He'll push the tempo. Hobbs splitting the defense, and he'll get there again. Eden with 2 more. He now has 4 points in the game for Williston State. Pick up the Kent. Court again comes. The Bears are looking for their first points. Tetons on a 6-0 start. Pass now over onto the perimeter. Bullet pass goes down underneath. It'll be a short shot up and good. Up and in, first 2 points of the game. Back come the Tetons, now 6-2 on the American State Bank scoreboard. Couple of subs set to come in. McDonald for 3, coming back the other way. His first shot of the game, that'll be no good. Pulled down by Rocky. Back come the Bears up the court. Push it back up on top of the perimeter. Miller now is going to be stolen away by Davis. He's going to look to drive it. Davis gets down low, no good. McDonald the put back. That one is going to be up and good. McDonald with his first bucket of the game. Set to check in for the Tetons. It's going to be Powell and Sauer at the next stop. Long 2-point shot coming from Rocky. Offensive rebound goes back to the Bears. That one will go back up and in. Back comes McDonald, gives it a higher on the drive. He gets point blank up and in. Carson Hare now with 2 more in the game. Tetons getting down low at will. They lead now 10-4. Quick 3-pointer coming back the other way. No good. Hare with the rebound. Tetons quickly getting up the court again. Davis back to McDonald on top, looking for Miller underneath. And pass is going to be too tall. Miller looking to flare up to the high post. Instead, McDonald push it down like he was going low. McDonald and Miller checking out. Powell coming in to play the 5. And in for the 3 is going to be Sauer. As there's going to be a drive coming in by the Bears. Good Teton defense up on top. A mid-range jumper off the mark, no good. Hare again for another rebound. Back on the Tetons. Hobbs with authority. And Tetons up by 8. Back comes the Bears. Corner 3, open look. That one's going to be in. A splash for 3. Williston State a little bit late to get back on defense. Substitutions now coming on the next stoppage for the Bears. Hare on the drive, and there's going to be a foul called on Rocky here with 15:38 left to go in the first half. 5-on-5 for Rocky. 12-7. Tetons up by 5 on the American State Bank scoreboard. They were just up by 8 before a comeback 3 by the Bears. McDonald weaving through traffic. He's going to hang, float, puts it up and into more for Georgia. The game. Back on the court again come the Bears. Tetons man-to-man all the way defensively. Bears working around the perimeter. Nothing down low. 5-out look for Rocky. Has a big pump fake. Another 3-pointer coming for the Bears. No good. It'll be Carson again with the board. He's going to be in store for a double, if not a triple-double. And Eden again. And a chance for a ninth as he is just playing some bully ball over his last three. He has half the Teton points so far in this first half of play, 8 of the 16. Chance for one more. Second team foul on the Bears here with 15:05 left to go. Davis at the stripe for his first, will be up and good. Only shot is 9 points in the first, 17-7. Tetons up by a 10 spot. A trap defense. Sauer just late to get there to get the swipe away. Now back out to the perimeter. Here comes a drive. Going to be lifted up and in. 2 more for Rocky. Teton looking to lock their defense down a little more against a very sound, disciplined offensive unit. McDonald now pops out on top of the perimeter, picks up the ball, looking to break down an opponent. Second effort, gets in the paint, floats one up, no good. The loose ball comes down to Rocky. They're looking to get after it, and McDonald is going to get tied up. And that'll be a foul on JoJo. Second team foul for the personal on McDonald. Inbound play coming from Rocky from in front of the Teton bench. Pops up on top of the perimeter. Now looking to see they get another action. Here comes a drive on McDonald. Kicks underneath. Good cut off by Sauer out to the perimeter. Three-pointer going up. That's no good. Hare again with another rebound. He's off to the races. He's going to have his pocket pick. No one there to help pick up. Back come the Bears. Get to the elbow. Rise and fire. Nothing there. Sauer with the board. Back off to McDonald. He'll slow things down for Williston State. Closing in on 14 left to go. Hare on the near wing. Underneath, it'll go to Powell. Puts it up, and his first 2 points of the game. Joaquin Powell gets in the scoring column. Tetons back up by 10. Long pass, gets it back up to the top of the perimeter. Contested 3, no good. Hobbs with the rebound. Moving in space. We'll see if he takes off. Gets it underneath the Powell reverse layup. Powell with 4 for the Tetons. As they are now up by 12 points, 21-9. Baseline drive's going to be cut off by Hobbs. Johnson and Big Pig said to check in for the Tetons. On the next stoppage, pass goes out to the near wing for the Bears. And foot fake. 3 is given up now. Contested 3 is going to be blocked by McDonald. Powell grabbed the ball, get it off to Sauer. Great block by Josiah. Back comes Hobbs. He's going to put his head down again, and he'll get another and one. Even now to 11 points, and that'll be a stoppage with a couple of subs coming in for the Tetons. Another 3-point play coming. We'll take one as well. We'll be back for more in 1 minute.
Creation Carpets is more than flooring. They're your neighbors, proudly serving Williston and Rockford City. From plush carpet to durable vinyl plank, elegant tile, and stylish blinds, they have the products and professional installation to bring your vision to life. Whether you're updating one room or building your dream home, trust Creation Carpets to do it right. Stop by 501 Main Street in Williston or call 701-774-3950. Creation Carpets, locally owned, expertly installed, always dependable.
Did you see the completion of the turf project at Williston State? What a game changer for our community. Turf fields that saved the day on multiple occasions during its first year. This is Hunter Burke with Williston State. The turf project was a much-needed addition for our community. It seems like the complex of fields are used all the time. That's what it's for. Helping our kids get more and more practice and most of the games right here in Williston. If you've seen the advantages created by our city heavy turf, consider being a donor and support the project. Today, become part of the team and support the turf project.
We're back here for Teton basketball on 660 Keys News Radio. Mason Peak and Richard Johnson into the game for the first time for Williston State. They're out on the court. Go along with Sauer, Powell, Hobbs. Now at the line for 1 is going to be Eden Hobbs, and that is his second of the 3-point play. Subs coming in for the Bears. As Rocky all of a sudden now down 14 points as this one was close early on. A little bit of stoppage now as the Tetons are going to be getting into a full court press. Hobbs will be guarding the inbound. pass will go in, and I'm sure the Tetons are a little out of sort in that press break, but here come the Bears up the court unabated. Now off out on the perimeter. Here comes a drive. Sauer with good defense. The Bears will be able to get the cup in, but two more in. 24-11. Johnson with the ball back up the court for Williston State. They'll get across the timeline easier. Picks up a screen from Powell over to Hobbs. He's going to reel it in. Hobbs gets to the elbow. He's going to drive down low, stop underneath, turn around, jumper, Eden Hobbs, 2 more, 14 first half points. Tetons have 26, long pass out onto the far wing. Drive underneath, McPeak, good defense, 3 in the corner, no good. Hobbs with another one, he'll jump over the top of Sauer to pick it up. Now Johnson up the court. Johnson looking to get room to operate. Hobbs with the hezzy, he'll get down to the bucket, and he's going to be fouled. They don't want to allow him to get a good look. 2 more subs coming in for the Tetons as Eden Hobbs will go back to the line. 14 points within the first 7:34 of play here in this one. Eden Hobbs at the line for the 2 shots. He'll knock the first one down. Powell come out of the game with Milner coming back in. Hobbs at the line. He'll be replaced by Davis, who is at the scorer's table. Hobbs from the stripe for his second of 2. That one up and good as well. Hobbs now with 16 in the game. Will come out. Back in is Davis. Davis and Miller, 2 starters in there for Williston State. Johnson guarding the point this time for the Tetons. Bears looking to see if they can't get to the cup. Back out to the perimeter. Under 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Nothing's been set up so far. Tetons doing a great job defensively. Here comes a drive, and there's gonna be a block called on Milner. Coach Herman doesn't look like he agrees with that one as Milner will pick up his first personal. 13 foul on the Tetons. 0-12, 8 left to go. Inbound play goes to the perimeter for Rocky. Davis, good on-ball defense. Ball swinging up on top. Nothing there. Back door going back the other way. Flare to the baseline. Nothing there. Sauer with the rebound. He's running ahead. It will go to Davis. Davis reels it in space. Back up to Sauer. Williston State setting stuff up. Sauer will spin. He's going to drive, and that's going to be another foul called on Rocky as Andrew Sauer was looking to make his run to the cup, and it was cut off. The Tetons up 28-11 will be inbounding underneath their own basket. Bridger Johnson, freshman, coming out of Wilson, set to trigger. PJ calls for action. Milner gets it along the baseline. Up on top to McPeak, back to Davis. Davis gonna blow through, and it's gonna be a wild pass saved by the Bears. They'll keep it alive and push it back up the court. Here comes Rocky looking to see if they can chip away at the deficit. 3 coming from the corner, no good. Sauer again with the rebound. He'll run the court for the Tetons. Slows down now to McPeak. McPeak will pull back. Pull a pass to Johnson. Johnson drives, gets a step, tries to fire a pass. That'll be saved by the Bears again. Back-to-back turnovers by the Tetons again. Here comes Rocky up the court. Davis with the steal. He's going to get it ahead to McPeak. He gets dropped down on the baseline. Wait for the blow-by. No good. And it'll be a loose ball again on the ground. Tetons come away empty-handed now 3 times in a row. We'll see if they can get some offensive work coming here. 10:55 now left to go in the first half on the American State Bank scoreboard. Tetons up 28-11, looking to get another defensive top baseline drive. McPeak with a good turn away now. 3 ball from the corner. That'll be good for the Bears. They get a 14-point lead for Williston State. Johnson back up the court for the Tetons. McKenna set to come in on the next stop. Miller has the ball. He's going to get it in space. He'll drive. Davis now to Sauer. He gets room down low. Andrew Sauer with his first bucket of the game. Tetons up back in by 16 points. Back up the Bears. Johnson, good interior defense. Kick out to the corner. Another 3 on the way. That's no good. Sauer now has been cleaning up the boards for the Tetons. McKenna and McDonald set to check in. Sauer running down low. He'll throw it up. No good. Miller is going to be fouled, and they'll say it's on the rebound, and that'll be the 6th team foul on the Bears. That'll be out on the court as well. It'll be a short timeout, stretched out to a full with 10:01 left to go in the first half. We'll be back for more Teton action in 1 minute.
Got a crack in your windshield or a chip that's spreading fast? Don't wait. Call the Windshield Doctor at 701-572-4088. Locally owned and trusted. They specialize in rock chip repair, full windshield replacement, and so much more. From screen repair to flat glass, picture frame glass, plexiglass, and mirrors. If it's glass, the Windshield Doctor has the cure. Fast service, fair prices, and hometown care. Call the Windshield Doctor today. Your clear choice for crystal clear results.
Are you ready to find your dream home in Williston or the surrounding area? Basin Brokers, their experienced team is here to make buying or selling a home up to you. With helpful buyer resources and expert guidance, you'll feel confident every step of the way. Start your search anytime with their easy-to-use online property search at BasinBrokers.com. It's fast, it's local, and it's always up to date. Basin Brokers, local experts, real results. Visit BasinBrokers.com today, and let's get moving.
Mike, we're back here for Teton basketball on 660 Keys News Radio. McDonald with the ball. He's going to lose it, but he'll regain control. Teton hanging on. McDonald gets to the free throw line. He'll lose it. Miller will pick it up. He's going to be triple teamed, and it'll be Tristan Appleton picking up the foul. 17th foul, and that will shoot. Now Milner to the line. He's still looking for his first points of the game. Also checking in for Sauer. Charlie McKenna gets his first trip onto the court. Miller with a free throw. That one's going to be up and good. The big man now goes 1 for 1 from the stripe as here comes a line change for Rocky. Into the game, Howells, Stola, as well as the players checking in. Doney will be at the line. Milner for a pair, or for one more. His next one is going to be good as well. He goes 2 for 2. They get 32-14. Tetons on the high side by 18. Stola has it up on top. He'll push it out over on the perimeter. Doney looking to get down low. He'll push it up and in. He gets 2 more. Johnson quickly back up the court for the Tetons. They give it to McDonald. Fakes the give and go now. JoJo gets into the point. He's going to get down low. Pushes up. No good. Pulled back down by the Bears. Up the court again comes Rocky. Lost a handle on it. Stola again will keep possession. He'll flip it up on top of the perimeter. McDonald has to hustle, get back in. Johnson with a good deflection. He'll come away with a steal and pushes it back up the court. Kicks it over to McDonald, into the corner to McKenna. And they're going to call McKenna out on the baseline for the Tetons. He was looking to take off, and that looked to be a good baseline cut. The freshman from the UK, and Bridger Johnson will now be checking out of the game. Back in is Carson Hare. Fouls up the court for Rocky. Back off the perimeter to Stola now. They're going to take off. Getting down low is Doney. He kicks it out to the perimeter. Three-pointer from Stola. That's no good. Johnson pulls it down over to Milner. To Hare. Hare drives. He's going to get it up and another and open the harm. He'll go to the line for one more. The Tetons now up again by 38. Up 34-16, chance to make it 35-16. Get up to a full 20-point lead. One shy of a full 20-point lead as Hare's first is going to be no good. Pulled down by Rocky, back up the court, they push. And a big run down low. Milner with a block underneath. Another putback attempt, another block, and they're going to call Milner with the foul. That'll be his second personal. Both 2 of the 3 bigs on the court for Williston State. Now getting quite a bit of early run, especially without McKenna available. His first free throw at the line is going to be up and good for the Bears now with 8:38 left to go, 34-17. Tetons up by 17. One more coming. That one will be in there now. 16-point lead, 34-18. Hare working the ball up the court for the Tetons. Gets a crawl. Ball across the timeline. Miller can't handle the pass. Here comes a 2-on-2 break. Step going to go to the Bears. Hare gets the strip, and they're going to say the ball will stay with Rocky. Carson with a great effort on defense. Inbound play from Rocky coming from underneath their own bucket. Looking to get into the big in the post. Nothing doing now one-on-one with Milner. A good post blocked by Milner underneath. He'll get it off to Hare. Tetons are going to push ahead. It'll go to McDonald. And Josiah's going to take a big shot, and he's down. A little slow to get up. And he's going to be helped up to the floor. As a malfunction at the junction. McDonald going for the ball, and one of the Rocky players, the shoulder into the chest. Ninth team foul. That's going to put McDonald at the line. With line for the stripe for his first of the game. JoJo's first on the way. That one is going to be good. He'll get one more. Getting these few moments after that foul to kind of reset himself. He looks to be feeling a lot better on the court. Milner out of the game now with Powell in. McDonald at the stripe for his second of two. That one is going to be good. JoJo now 2 for 2 in the game. Back at the court again. Come the Tetons. Come the Bears. Hare with good on-ball defense up on top of the perimeter. The Bears have it now. Look to see if they can't push it down low. And that's a tough bucket underneath. Got it back down to a 16-point Teton lead. Thompson to check in on the next top. Hare crosses over, picks up a foul screen. Carson down low, fade away, 1-footer up and good. And there's going to be a foul on the Bears. And we'll see if it's going to be a flagrant. Oh, no, they're just going to call it foul after the shot. So they're going to call the shot good by Hare. Joaquin Pound at the stripe for a pair. Now in the double bonus. As the 5-on-5-off continues for Rocky. Powell set for his first one. On the way, that one will be no good. We'll have one more coming. McKenna will check out with Hobbs coming back in. Back at the stripe is going to be Powell for his second of two. Looking to put the Tetons back up by 19, matching their largest lead of the game. Second of two from Joaquin. And that'll be off no good. Davis with the board and the putback up and in. Chris Davis with his first bucket of the game. Tetons on the high side, 40-20. Back comes Rocky up the court. Hare playing some challenge defense. And now it'll be McDonald the steal. Oh, JoJo gonna take it the whole way with the authority with the clutch. McDonald, and that got the Teton faithful on their feet here in this one. Back out onto the perimeter again. Pass out. Rocky looking for something in the paint. McDonald doing it on both ends with the block. And Hare will run the court. We'll see if he gives it back to McDonald, who's been feeling it. Carson drives. He'll get down low. Up no good. To be tipped around. Loose ball goes back to the Tetons. And there's going to be a foul called on Rocky. We'll put Carson Hare to the stripe with 6:54 left to go. That stoppage will have the final media timeout of the half. 6:54 left on the American State Bank scoreboard. Tetons on the high side, 42-22. We'll be back for more in 1 minute.
Saving money feels impossible when you're young, but Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at WCCU.org. Western Cooperative Credit Union. Join the herd. Call Qualifications apply. Visit us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
Here at Montreal Williams Electric Farm, we believe in this, not on it. We are members, owners, family. We love what we do. We are built for you and by you. We give back. We are leaders, like you. We improve lives. We believe everyone has a unique voice in the power of numbers. We are many members. We are one force, one vision. We are building a better world. Now, together, we are one.
Mike Hooter back here for Teton Basketball on 660 Keys News Radio. Carson Hare going to the stripe. He has 8 points in the game. Looking to get into double digits here in the first half. He's 9.2 is his season average so far, and he'll knock down his first one. Hare now with 9 points in the game. Tetons up 43-20. Hare at the stripe for his second of two. That one will be too hard. Off the back of the iron, no good. Pulled down by the Bears, and McDonald now for another shot. There, JoJo feeling it as the Tetons now up by 25. Here comes the press defense. Swing pass. Powell gets a hand on it, and they're going to say in it goes over to the Tetons. As Wilson say now really ramping up the pressure. They have their 5 starters back up on the court. And the addition of Powell. Now Hobbs going to come in. They're going to be an offensive foul. It's going to be called on Powell. And Sauer will check in for Davis. And checking in for Powell is going to be Grant Overy. Overy checks in for the first time. The 6'6" freshman, redshirt freshman forward from Williston. More trouble getting the ball across, and finally Rocky able to beat the 10-second count. Working on the perimeter, back up on top. Hobbs with the takeaway, and he's going to try to chase it down before it goes out of bounds. He will. Gets it over to Sauer. Sauer kicks it back out to McDonald. Open look for three. No good. Put back by Hobbs. Tried to go for the one-handed putback jam. Couldn't get it a drop. Oozed from the crowd. Back comes Rocky. Up the court now, looking to see if they can keep the Tetons for getting back out in transition. Pass on the perimeter. Hare hits the tag. He'll watch a three go over his head. No good. McDonald will pull it down. Josiah looking to get out in transition himself. He has the ball ripped away from him. Back comes Rocky. Sauer gets in front of the break, slows it down. Now McDonald's going to rip the ball away from the defender. And he's going to go in just about into the stands. He'll pull up, give a young fan a pat on the shoulder, and get back out onto the court. 45-20, 5.5 left to go in the first. Here from the well in Williston. Tetons up 25. Here comes a drive by Rocky. Hobbs, good defense on the drive. The ball around the perimeter and a travel committed by Rocky. And there's going to be McDonald, who is adopting the tradition of, hey, nothing free comes at any time. In the well, no layups, no free three-pointers. He'll goaltend anything that comes after whistle. You don't get to see anything free through the hoop. 5 more on and off for the Bears as the Tetons take control. 45-20 on the American State Bank scoreboard. Hare up on top to McDonald, back to Carson. To Josiah again, he's going to drive baseline, spins, gets to the middle of the paint, off to Hobbs. Here comes Hobbs on a drive, reverse layup, up and in, 2 more for Eden. He now has 18 in the game, 47-20. Back out on the perimeter for the Bears. And McDonald again will going to get out in transition. He's going to bobble, now cross over. Think about a step back, gets it to Overy in the paint. Grants puts it up and in, Overy with the bucket. Dive from JoJo. Tetons up by 29, 49-20. Johnson set a check back in for the Tetons on the next stop. Here comes a drive for the Bears. A raindrop up, no good. Hare with the board. Back come the Tetons. Hare looking in traffic. He'll stop in the paint. He'll be blocked on the way. One-on-one coming back the other way. McDonald is going to force a bobble, but won't be able to contest the layup. Now 49-22. Hare again working his way back up the court. Crosses the timeline with 4:05 left to go in the half. Carson crossing over, working, hits the hezzy, pulls back to the floater, no good. Overy can't pull down the rebound, and back come the Bears up the court. Around the perimeter again. Here comes a drive on Overy, a running hook, no good. Hare pulls a strong rebound down. He'll kick it up to Hobbs. He's going to hit the gas and get down low. He'll be bumped and go to the line. Hobbs took a little bit of exception with that foul as Coach Urban quickly calls out his name to settle him down. He didn't like, he was driven into the padding of the bucket there. No free buckets anymore for Hobbs. He's also deadly at the stripe. Hobbs at the line for his first of two. That one is going to be a rare miss for Eden. He'll have one more coming. Hare checking out of the game for the Tetons. Richard Johnson coming in. An opportunity to get more work between McDonald and Johnson as Hobbs will knock down his second and two. Tetons up 50-22 here with 3:35 left to go in the first half. Davis and Powell set to come in on the next stop as well. Here comes just about a drive from the Bears as now there's going to be a late foul called on Overy. That'll send the Bears to the line for a pair. Overy picks up his first personal 15 foul on the Tetons. 16 foul on the Tetons. At the line will be the Bears for a pair. First on the way, hard off the back of the iron. No good. One more will be coming out of the game. Comes Sauer and Overy. In is Powell and Davis. The Tetons are as deep as they have been in quite a while from the forward spot, as they're now able to go with Overy getting in under the rotation 5 deep. If he can get in there and play eat some minutes up at that 5 spot. Free throw is going to be no good. We pulled down by Davis. Back up the court comes Williston State. Johnson with the ball, gets it over to Powell. Powell back to Hobbs. Hobbs with a player on his back. He's going to get down low. And one for Eden again, who's going to take another big swipe. Hobbs with 2 more. The monster first half. Get back to the line. The second person. And well past 10 team fouls. Still with 3:11 left to go in the first on the American State Bank scoreboard. Hobbs at the line for one, no good, and it'll be a foul the other way coming to Davis. They poked in there trying to get and steal a possession. Davis will pick up his first personal, and that will result in a 1-and-1 coming all the way back down the other way. So there will be a timeout called on the court as well. 30-point lead for the Tetons on the American State Bank scoreboard, 52-22, 3:03 left to go in the half. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Dickinson State University is bringing new opportunities to Williston. Through Degree Bridge, a partnership with Williston State College, students can now earn a Bachelor of Business Administration from DSU while staying right on the WSC campus. Take classes in person, stay connected to your community, and choose your focus in accounting, administration, finance, or human resource management. Classes begin fall 2026. Learn more at dickinsonstate.edu. Together, we make the difference.
Hi, this is Kyle from Lodo's Appliance and Outdoor Living. Fall is in the air. We'd like to remind you that we're ready for the change of seasons. Lodo snowblowers have already arrived and are set up and ready to go. Hunters, don't forget the freezers and Pelican coolers to keep your critters cool. Finishing up that new home or just remodeling, we have package deals to suit your needs. Delivery and installation is always available along with service after the sale. Lodo's Appliance and Outdoor Living. Located on 2nd Avenue West, Williston.
We're back here for Teton basketball on 60 Keys News Radio. Tetons have their largest lead up the half, 30 points, 52-22 over the Rocky Mountain College JV Bears. Bears will be at the stripe for a 1-1 here with 3:03 left to go in the first half. Tetons have done a good job getting in and out a bunch of their men. Currently on the court for the Tetons after that first free throw is up and in. It is Powell, Hobbs, Johnson, Davis, and McDonald. Second one coming for the Bears will be up and good as well. Johnson gets it off to Hobbs. Back to Johnson. Full court press now coming from Rocky. Bridger's going to be fouled. And they're going to call a 10-second violation on the Tetons. They didn't get anything going. So that'll give it back to now Rocky. Inbound play goes up on top near the timeline. Davis guarding on ball. We're going to see if they can get out into transition again. Rocky, a very scrappy team. There's going to be a pass goes up. One-on-one with McDonald defensively. Back out of the perimeter, crossover. And down low, up and no good. It'll be a long rebound. And Davis will pull it down for the Tetons. He'll get it off to Hare. Hare long pass to McDonald. McDonald for three. Give me all three of these for JoJo. Tetons up by 31, 55-24. Back the other way comes Rocky. And there's Hobbs with a poke away. And he'll be able to tiptoe along the sideline. He'll step through. He takes a hit, no good. Davis with the rebound. Puts it back up. And Davis with the second chance point. More gamble defense for the Tetons. They're looking to take one away and see if they can keep getting in transition. Quick three off the front of the iron, no good. Hare with the, no, Johnson with the board to put it back up. Now to Hobbs. Davis calling for it on the wing. Looking down low for Powell, nothing there. Back out to McDonald for three. Not good. Pulled down by Rocky. Up the court, 1:45 to go in the half. Tetons up big in the first. Three ball coming the other way for Rocky. No good. Pulled down by Johnson. Bridger putting down the hammer as he looks to filter his way to the cup. He's going to be blocked on the drive. No good. Johnson and Powell collide. They'll get back up down the court. Long pass for Rocky. Handoff on the perimeter. Quick three coming. No good. Pulled down by Bridger again. Johnson off to McDonald on the wing. McDonald throws one up. No good. Lots of contact again on the layup by JoJo. 1:05 left to go. Here comes a drive by Rocky, and now there's going to be Coach Rubin wanted a timeout. He's just going to say slow things down. Johnson pushes it up ahead to McDonald across the timeline, being the full court press over on the perimeter to Hobbs. Hobbs looking to drive, bounce pass back to McDonald. Skip pass over to Davis on the wing. Davis for a wing three, no good. Rebound goes down to Rocky, and there's going to be a foul called on Davis. Got his feet tangled up with the ball handler, and that'll be more free throws coming for the Bears here with 37.9 seconds left to go. Effectively getting the Bears a 2-for-1 if they can force, get the ball back after a Teton possession. Sowers had to come in now for Williston State. Still 1-on-1, so 4 Bears will be able to check into the game and 1 Teton, with Davis looking to avoid picking up a very late third foul here in the first half. Teton still up by 31 points, 57-26. Stripe for the first half, no good. Powell with the rebound, he'll get it off to Johnson. Bridger hits the Jets and gets across the timeline. Now handoff to Hobbs. Hobbs going to drive down low, pull it past to Sauer. Sauer will take off on the baseline. He'll try to dump it off. It'll be intercepted by Rocky. He forces a pass up. Now going to be into the paint, and it'll be tipped away. It'll go back to the Tetons with 19.3 left. The Tetons get a big stop. They'll get another look at the bucket here before half. Try and push their lead back out. Entry pass now coming for the Tetons. Johnson able to get some space and work his way up the court. Across the timeline with 15 left. He'll hand it off to McDonald on top. McDonald pulls back, and that's going to be clear touch foul called on Rocky. The court did not agree. That'll send JoJo to the line for a pair. McDonald McDonald with 11 so far in the game, looking for a couple more. As his first one is going to be on the way and good. Have one more coming. McDonald at the stripe for his second of two. Next one is off the back of the iron, and they're going to be a lane violation to give McDonald one more. One of the Bears crossed over prematurely. McDonald now getting a next second of two. Wipes that miss off. McDonald now gets ready to go again. Here comes his second chance, and now it'll be up and good. Back up the court come the Bears. Some crushing defense by the Tetons, and that's going to be a loose ball out of bounds. Bears tried to whip the ball around the perimeter, ended up sailing it out of the bounds into the Teton bench. Now Williston State will take over here with 2.9 seconds left to go. So Hobbs will be set to inbounding the ball. We'll have to see if there's a little give and go between Johnson and McDonald. It'll be Johnson setting the screen. Hobbs looking to get the ball in. He'll find Sauer. Andrew heaves it up. Good if it goes. And too hard off the backboard. It was online and looked good. Tetons will take a 33-point lead into the break, 59-26. We're going to take a 5-minute break from the well in Williston. Be back for the halftime report. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Being one that region, we know what makes a community special. People who care and moments worth sharing. Coca-Cola Bottling of Williston is proud to bring families, friends, and neighbors together with ice-cold Coca-Cola and a full lineup of refreshing beverages you love. From gatherings of friends and family to school fundraisers, ball games, and local events, we're here to support our communities and refresh the moments that matter. Coca-Cola, bringing the Montauk region together one smile at a time.
Coming soon, Spider RV Storage. All new, fenced, secured, and lighted storage yard in Northwest Williston on Sadler Ridge Circle. RVs, light to medium trailers, cars, trucks, and even tractors. Fully secured, live video security, online payment. To reserve your spot today, call Tim at 701-770-5351. Leave your RV, truck, tractor, and trailer in good hands in a fully lighted and secured facility at Spider RV Storage.
Big news from Baja Auto Sales. Our location at 521 2nd Street West in Williston is newly remodeled and ready for you. Find all makes and models Dodge, Ford, GMC, Mercedes, you name it. Baja Auto Sales has it. Plus a full-service department offering everything from tune-ups and brake jobs to oil changes and full car detailing. Stop by today and see the new space or call to schedule your service at 701-572-2252. That's Baja Auto Sales, where quality meets service.
Creation Carpets is more than flooring. They're your neighbors. Proudly serving Williston and Rockford City. From plush carpet to durable vinyl plank, elegant tile, and stylish blinds, they have the products and professional installation to bring your vision to life. Whether you're updating one room or building your dream home, trust Creation Carpets to do it right. Stop by 501 Main Street in Williston or call 701-774-3950. Creation Carpets, locally owned, expertly installed, always dependable.
Did you see the completion of the turf project at Williston State? What a game changer for our community. Turf field saved the day on multiple occasions during its first year. This is Hunter Burke with Williston State. The turf project was a much-needed addition for our community. It seems like the complex of kids are used all the time, and that's what's for. Helping our kids get more and more practice and host more games right here in Williston. If you've seen the advantages created by our city having turf, consider being a donor and support the project. Call 572-9275 today to become part of the team and support the turf project.
Got a crack in your windshield or a chip that's spreading fast? Don't wait. Call the windshield doctor at 701-572-4088. Locally owned and trusted. They specialize in rock chip repair, full windshield replacement, and so much more. From screen repair to flat glass, picture frame glass, plexiglass, and mirrors. If it's glass, the windshield doctor has the cure. Fast service, fair prices, and hometown care. Call the windshield doctor today. Your clear choice for crystal clear results.
Are you ready to find your dream home in Williston or the surrounding area? Basin Brokers, their experienced team is here to make buying or selling a home look dreams. With helpful buyer resources and expert guidance, there's no conflict every step of the way. Start your search anytime at Berkeley's huge online property search. Basin BasonBrokers.com. It's fast, it's local, and it's always up to date. Bason Brokers, local experts, real results. Visit BasonBrokers.com today and let's get moving.
Saving money feels impossible when you're young, but Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at WCCU.org. Western Cooperative Credit Union. Join the herd. Qualifications apply. Visit us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
Here at Montreux Williams Electric Company, we believe in we, not I. We are members, owners, family. We love what we do. We are built for you and by you. We give back. We are leaders, life changers. We empower people. We improve lives. We believe everyone has a unique voice and the power of numbers. We are many members. We are one force, one vision. We are building a better world. Now, together, we are one.
Dickinson State University is bringing new opportunities to Williston. Through Degree Bridge, a partnership with Williston State College, students can now earn a Bachelor of Business Administration from DSU while staying right on the WSC campus. Take classes in person, stay connected to your community, and choose your focus in accounting, administration, finance, or human resource management. Classes begin in fall 2026. Learn more at dickinsonstate.edu. Together, we make the difference.
Mike, we're back here for Teton basketball on 660 Keys News Radio. We have the halftime stats. Going to take a look first at Rocky Mountain and the Bears. They're led in scoring by number 23 coming in for Neely. He has 14 points at the break, 5 of 10 shooting, and 4 of 4 at the line. 4 points in from Raddick, 3 in from Howells as well as Mathis, and 2 points in for Basaw. Round out the 26 points scored in the half. It was 10 of 36 shooting from the floor for the Bears for 27%, 2 of 16 from deep for 12%, and 4 of 7 from the stripe. In the first half, they had 16 rebounds, 14 defensive, 2 offensive. Leading the way was Neely off the bench. He had 6, 5 defensive and 1 offensive, 4 assists, 4 steals, 1 block, 11 turnovers, and 14 personal fouls to go along with their 26 points. In foul trouble, Neely has 2, Mathis with 3, Malloy with 2, and Stola with 3. Stola and Mathis played some big minutes in that first half. Looking for Williston State, it's a huge first half for Eden Hobbs. He has 20 points, 8 of 10 shooting, and 4 of 6 from the line. 15 points from Josiah McDonald, 5 of 11 shooting, 1 of 4 from deep, and 4 of 4 from the line. Carson Hare with 9 points, 4 each from Charlie McKenna as well as Christopher Davis, and 2 points in from Grantham Milner, Andrew Sauer, and Grant Overy. Shooting percentages in the first half for Williston State, 23 of 40 for 57%, just 1 of 7 from deep, but 12 of 18 from the line for 66%. Tetons were plus 14 rebounding, 24 defensive, 6 offensive rebounds. Leading the way for the Tetons in rebounding is Hare with 7. He's closely followed up by Davis with 6. All 7 of Hare's come on the defensive end. Tetons with 5 assists, 8 steals, 5 blocks, 10 turnovers, and 7 personal fouls. It is Davis and Miller, the only players with 2 for the Tetons. 7.5 here left to go at halftime. We're going to take a 4-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have more of this Spider RV Storage halftime report right here on 660 Keys News Radio. We'll be back in 4 minutes.
Hi, this is Kyle from Lodo's Appliance and Outdoor Living. Fall is in the air. I'd like to remind you that we're ready for the change of seasons. Our snowblowers have already arrived, set up and ready to go. Hunters, don't forget the freezers and Pelican coolers to keep your critters cool. finishing up that new home or just remodeling, we have package deals to suit your needs. Delivery and installation is always available on the service after the sale. Photos, appliance, and outdoor living. Located at 2nd Avenue West, Williston.
In the One-Neck region, we know what makes a community special, people who care, and moments worth sharing. Coca-Cola Bottling in Williston is proud to bring families, friends, and neighbors together with ice-cold Coca-Cola and a full lineup of refreshing beverages you love. From gatherings of friends and family to school fundraisers, ball games, and local events, we're here to support our communities and refresh the moments that matter. Coca-Cola, bringing the Montague region together one smile at a time.
Coming soon, Spider RV Storage. All new fenced, secured, and lighted storage yard in Northwest Williston on Sadler Ridge Circle. RVs, light to medium trailers, cars, trucks, and even tractors. Fully secured, live video security, online payment. To reserve your spot today, call Tim at 701-770-5351. Leave your RV, truck, tractor, and trailer in good hands in a fully lighted and secured facility at Spider RV Storage.
Big news from Baja Auto Sales. Our location at 521 2nd Street West in Williston is newly remodeled and ready for you. Find all makes and models Dodge, Ford, GMC, Mercedes, you name it. Baja Auto Sales has it. Plus a full-service department offering everything from tune-ups and brake jobs to oil changes and full car detailing. Stop by today and see the new space or call to schedule your service at 701-572-2252. That's Baja Auto Sales, where quality meets service.
Creation Carpets is more than flooring. They're your neighbors, proudly serving Williston and Rockford City. From plush carpet to durable vinyl plank, elegant tile, and stylish blinds, they have the products and professional installation to bring your vision to life. Whether you're updating one room or building your dream home, trust Creation Carpets to do it right. Stop by 501 Main Street in Williston or call 701-774-3950. Creation Carpets, locally owned, expertly installed, always dependable.
Did you see the completion of the turf project at Williston State? What a game changer for our community. The turf field saved the day on multiple occasions during its first year. This is Hunter Burke from Williston State. The turf project is a much needed addition for our community. It seems like the conflicts in the fields are used all the time, and that's what's showing. Helping our kids get more and more practice and host more games right here in Williston. If you've seen the advantages created by our city having turf, consider being a donor and support the project. Call 572-9275 today to become part of the team and support the turf project.
Cracking your windshield or a chip that's spreading fast? Don't wait. Call the windshield doctor at 701-572-4088. Locally owned and trusted. They specialize in rock chip repair, full windshield replacement, and so much more. From screen repair to flat glass, picture frame glass, plexiglass, and mirrors. If it's glass, the windshield doctor has the cure. Fast service, fair prices, and hometown care. Call the windshield doctor today. Your clear choice for crystal clear results.
Are you ready to find your dream home in Williston or the surrounding area? Basin brokers, their experienced team is here to make buying or selling home a breeze. With help from buyer resources and expert guidance, there's no confident better to step into it. Start your search anytime with your Basin Brokers online property search. BasinBrokers.com. It's fast, it's local, and it's always up to date. Basin Brokers, local experts, real results. Visit BasinBrokers.com today and let's get moving.
Mike, we're back here for Teton basketball on 660 Keys News Radio. Tetons looking to get after it here in half number 2. They are holding on to a big 59-26 lead over Rocky Mountain College's JV squad. The Madeline Bears are showing some fight out on the floor. Here now we'll take a look at the halftime stats, some of the advanced stats here in this one. Points in the paint, Tetons got the lead in that, 40-16. Points off of turnovers, 14-2 Williston State. Second chance points, 7-4 Tetons. Bench points, 19-9 in favor of Rocky. There's been 0 ties, 0 lead changes. Tetons have led wire to wire. Rocky has made the last field goal. That came with 1:03 left to go. Tetons last scored a field goal at 2:05. That you'd think would be 2. Tetons coming up a little dry, but it was every time they would head to the cup, they would be rewarded with a trip to the line, and showing that is those 14 first half fouls on the Bears. As the Tetons look to see if they can continue that. Largest lead by Williston State is 33, and that's where we remain right now, 59-26 here with about a buck and a half left to go before we get underway with the start of half number 2. Teton starters getting a break on the bench, or at least 3 of them. Eden Hobbs, who leads the way with 20 points at halftime. We'll have to see where both he and Josiah McDonald, who has 15 at the break, end up. They may not see an extended amount of time on the bench. We may see some of the other Teton reserve, or especially early on, some of their rotational players getting some different and heavy looks before the Tetons can continue to build this big lead out, and we'll get some of their back end players here at home. The Tetons poised and about 20 minutes and change away from taking home their first win of the season at home, as they're currently 4-1 on the road, all of them either coming at neutral sites or all of them coming at neutral locations. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout. When we come back, start of half number 2 here from Williston. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Saving money feels impossible when you're young, but Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at WCCU.org. Western Cooperative Credit Union. Qualifications apply. Visit us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
Mike Gruder back here for Teton basketball on 660 Keys News Radio. It is going to be Rocky's ball here to start out in this second half. Starting things on top, it'll be Howells. He'll hand it off to Booz. Booz will run around on top of the perimeter, and there's going to be a double dribble forced by that Teton defense. As they'll get the ball back, they'll come back out with their same 5 starters. That'll be McDonald, Hare, Davis, Milner, and Hobbs. Up on top, Milner has the ball, looking for McDonald to come pick it up. Now JoJo gets it, picks up a Milner screen, looking to wade through the defense, steps back. 3-pointer on the way, off the front of the iron, no good. Pulled down by Neely. Back on the Bears, up the court. Booz gets it with some speed. McDonald there to slow him down. Up on top again to Neely. He'll cross over, steps through, and Hobbs with the good defense. He'll get the ball back from Milner, who picked up the board. Back comes Hobbs. Here comes Bully Ball with another layup up and in. Eden Hobbs now with 22 in the game. Back at the court come the Tetons, and there's going to be lost ball out of bounds on come the Bears, and it was a lost ball drive out of bounds. Up the court again comes Carson Hare and the Tetons. Looking to pull away even further here to start off in this second. A little bit of a congestion for the Tetons. An entry pass is going to hit a foot. Will be kicked away over the top underneath to Milner, and that one will be good. Grantham gets his second bucket of the game. Tetons up 63-26. Big screen as Booz looks to drive baseline. He'll flow it over Milner, no good. Davis with the board, so that one away from Harris. Carson pushes up the court. Carson now looking to drive on Howells. He'll be cut off on the paint. Milner up to Davis, touch pass. Hobbs in the corner for 3. Eden with a triple, and he now has 25 in the game for the Tetons. Booz has the ball. He'll get it over to Neely. Neely drives and kicks. Now back up on top to Raddick. Raddick with the long 3-pointer, no good. Hobbs with the board. Off, it'll go to Hare. Marches it back up the court. He'll cross over on a defender at the elbow. Pull back. Now Milner clears out. Hare with a step back jumper up and good. Carson with his second Dirk jumper of the game, and little over and back, inbound play violation is going to be called on Rocky as they were looking to get that one in. So the Tetons will take the ball back. It'll be 68-26. Now waiting for a shoelace to be tied. Here will get the ball into McDonald on the baseline. Backing down on Booz, gets to the paint. McDonald over the top of and in. Josiah now with 17 in the game. Back up the court comes Walker Booz for Rocky. He'll get down low. McDonald forces the miss and the good defense. Booz with the putback, no good. Milner with the rebound up again to McDonald. And he's going to slow it down, gets to the wing, now cuts off, crosses over on Howells. Push it out to Hare for three. No good. Tipped out. McDonald will come back down with the ball. Davis calling for it in the corner. McDonald with a pick and roll from Milner. Nothing there. McDonald drives, gets to the low post. He'll throw one up off the glass. No good. Pulled down by Raddick. Stolen away by Davis. Off to Hobbs with a one-handed jam. He didn't want to flex. He thought better of it. Got back on defense. Back of the court again comes the Bears. Back up on top. It'll go to Neely. Neely driving. Davis with the block. I say the name. Christopher Davis with a good defensive block, and he's emerging to be a very, very good wing forward defender for the Tetons already. And that'll be huge when it comes down into the postseason. Pass goes up on top. Three-pointer coming in the corner from Howells. That's no good. Rebound goes to Neely. He gets in the paint, into the body of Hobbs. No good. Tipped around again. It'll be saved again underneath. Neely's going to get it. Or excuse me, Wyman gets it. Loose ball again. There's going to be a timeout finally called. It'll be called by Rocky with 16:35 left to go. It'll be a full timeout because that's all they have left. They'll have two left. We'll take the first of them. We'll be back for more Teton basketball in 1 minute.
Here at Montreal Williams Electric Park, we believe in we, not us. We are members, owners, family. We love what we do. We are built for you and by you. We give back. We are leaders, life changers. We empower people. We improve lives. We believe everyone has a unique voice and the power of numbers. We are many members. We are one force, one vision. We are building a better world. Now, together, we are.
Dickinson State University is bringing new opportunities to Williston. Through Degree Bridge, a partnership with Williston State College, students can now earn a Bachelor of Business Administration from DSU while staying right on the WSC campus. Take classes in person, stay connected to your community, and choose your focus in accounting, administration, finance, or human resource management. Classes begin fall 2026. Learn more at dickinsonstate.edu. Together, we make the difference.
Michael back here for Teton basketball. Inbound play got in for Rocky. Catch and shoot three. That'll go up and over everything. It'll be Neely gets the rebound into the paint. Backdoor pass. Fumbled by Appleton. Back out to Mathis for a corner three. No good. Milner the rebound. Gets it up to McDonald. McDonald pushing through the paint. Euro steps up. No good. Hare with the rebound. He's going to be swarmed. Reverse layup. Carson with two more. He has 13 in the game. And this will put him now averaging double digits here for the Tetons in the season. 3, 4, 5 set to come in now for Williston State at the next stop. Drive by Mathis. He'll dump it off underneath to Howells for a reverse layup. That'll be up and in for two. That's the first 2 points of the game, of the half for the Bears. And a drive by Hobbs on the ball knocked out of his hand. And he'll now come out of the game. Teton started off this second half 13-2. Line change coming in for the Tetons. Checking in is going to be Sauer as well as Johnson, Hobbs, and McKenna. Powell has the ball on the baseline. He's going to push it back out. Sauer now will spin. He'll get to the elbow, looking to work his way down underneath. Now back up. Zakowski gets it off to Johnson. Drives out to Sauer for three. Good it goes. Andrew Sauer for a triple. The Tetons up by 3 more, 77-28. Entry pass looking, nothing coming. As now it'll be up on top of the perimeter. Neely, swing pass to Appleton. Entry underneath to Wyman. And there's going to be a foul on the ground by McKenna. Two more inbound play, just the first personal, first team foul for the Tetons. Inbound play goes up on top of the perimeter. Now jab step by Appleton. Appleton to Neely for three for the wing, no good. We pulled down by Johnson. Bridger pushed it up the court. He looks to wade through traffic, spins, drives, hands it off to Sauer, gets the elbow, pulls the trigger from the cherry stripe, up and in. Two more for Sauer. As the Tetons now up 79-28, 51-point lead. And their Mathis shuffle of the feet before he took off on the drive. A couple of subs coming in for Rocky. Wyman checking out of the game with Bassaw in. And also Howells checking out with Malloy coming back in. Johnson to McKenna, back to Johnson. Now Powell on top of the perimeter. Zakowski crosses over, looks for some room to operate. He's going to drive, takes a bump, floats in the paint, no good. Powell looking to fight for the rebound on the deck, and there's going to be a out of bounds called on Mathis. We'll give the ball back to Williston State. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 79-28, 14-20 left to go here in half number two. BJ sent it. Trigger for the Tetons. No one open. Finally pushed it over to McKenna. It's going to be tipped, and McKenna will have it tipped away from him. Somehow it's going to be safe from going out, and there'll be a foul called. 2 shots coming. Foul's going to go on Sauer. It'll be his first personal, second team. So now Tetons looking to see who's going to be in the box out. Sub coming in for Rocky after the first shot. Neely at the stripe for 2. His first one is going to be up and good. He now has 15 in the game. 79-29. Substitute will be in for the shooter. Second one will be up and no good. Back up the court will come the Tetons. Johnson has the ball. He'll be picked up. McKenna setting a good screen. Powell now gets the handoff. Zakowski with the curl. Back to Sauer. He gets to the elbow. Crosses over. Dumps it underneath the Powell. What a great pass by Sauer for the tie. As Powell now has 6 points in the game. Appleton pushes it over onto the wing. A drive by Bassaw. He's cut off in the paint. Back out. Appleton from 30. That's going to be off the front of the iron. No good. Sawyer with another board. He's going to be close to a double soon. Johnson weaving through, gets the elbow. He drives, and there's going to be a foul on Bassaw. That'll be his first personal, first team foul. 13:30 left to go in the second half on the American State Bank scoreboard. Tetons up 52-81-29. Neely finally gets to come out of the game with Meyer checking in. Johnson looking to trigger. Powell gets the entry in the low post. He'll pull it back to the perimeter. Zakowski, Sauer up on top, looking back door for McKenna. Nothing there. Hands off to Johnson. Gets the elbow. Zakowski gets inside on the drive. He'll float with a jump hook up and in. Zion to Zakowski with his first points of the game. The Tetons extend now 83-29. Up on top, it'll go to Mathis. Mathis, backdoor cut, a drive. Powell, good defense, but they're going to say, and he did get, Powell got Meyer on the body, as he'll head over to Coach Herman. We'll get a little bit of coaching on how to handle that situation, as Mason Meyer will be at the stripe for a pair. His first one, short off the front of the iron, no good. He'll have one more coming. 13:04 left to go in the ball game. The line again is going to be Meyer for his second of 2. Powell no good. Powell with the rebound. Looks to get it off to Johnson. Bridger crosses over, pulls back. Now looking to get the ball off. Defenders all over him. Long pass to McKenna. McKenna crosses over, takes it up, slows things down. Makes sure the Tetons in same possession. Don't give it away. McKenna now gets the ball to Zukowski. To the elbow. Jump pass in the corner to Sauer. Sauer crosses over, slow things down. Powell in the low post. He'll get a step back with the flush. As the Teton crowd back up the court comes the Bears. Mathis crossing over on top. Dumps it down to Meyer. Meyer now one-on-one with Powell. Jumps top through, pushes it up on top again to Appleton. High post to Mathis. Backing down on Johnson. Mathis had the advantage in height, couldn't do anything with it. Baseline drive on the shut down by Mathis. 5 on the shot clock. Meyer with a step back, no good. McKenna will pull it down. He wants to push the tempo. Runs up to the top of the perimeter. Now McKenna drives, and there's going to be out of bounds. McKenna stepped on the end line. Coach Herman liked the intensity. McKenna thought he was drawing a foul there. Tetons up 85-29, 11:54 still to go here in this second half. Pass up on top to Malloy, now over onto the near wing. He gets it to Bassah. Bassah crosses over. A couple more subs to come in for the Tetons. Mid-range floater up, no good. Zukowski with the rebound. He'll run the pick point for the Tetons. Over to Sauer. Thought about a 3. Now back to Zukowski. Zion drives. He's going to be hammered by Appleton, and that'll put Zukowski back to the stripe for a pair. Trio of Tetons and a pair set to come in. And the official initially went to waive the 3, now 4 Tetons in, but with Zukowski having 2 shots coming, Zion will have to wait before he sees new teammates. His first one is going to be up and in. He'll have one more. So everyone besides McKenna and Zukowski leave. McPeak set to come in for Zukowski. One more coming for Zion, and that one is going to be up and good. He will exit the game now with 4 points. Mason McPeak checking in. Meyer has the ball now for the Bears. Will get across the timeline. 11.5 to go in the second. Mathis up on top. Gives it off to Bassah, who drives, kicks back to Mathis in the mid-range area. Has to try to get out. He's going to be stripped, scrambled on the ground. It'll be McKenna who comes away with it. Gets it off to Overy. Now up the court. Malloy will come back along the perimeter. McKenna, good wing defense for the forward. Here comes a drive from Bassah. He'll dump it off underneath, and that'll be a tough bucket for Mathis. Up and in, 2 more. Up the court again. As Kirk Hall comes up the court for the Tetons. Being hounded now to Overy along the perimeter. Jump pass to McPeak. McPeak with a step back. Back to Paragoff. 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded underneath by Feenstra. That'll be no good. Overy with the board underneath, and he is going to be blocked. And that one will be set by Stola. As now coming out of the game is Mathis. Back in is Wyman. There'll be a timeout called by Rocky Mount with 10:33 left to go. It will be a short timeout. We'll take a short one as well. Back in 30 seconds.
Hi, this is Kyle from Bodo's Appliance and Outdoor Living. Fall is in the air. I'd like to remind you that we're ready for the change of seasons. Those snowblowers have already arrived and are set up and ready to go. Hunters, don't forget the freezers and Pelican coolers to keep your critters cool. Finishing up that new home or just remodeling, we have package deals to suit your needs. Delivery and installation is always available on the service after the sale. Bodo's Appliance, 2nd Avenue West, Williston.
High quarterback here for Teton basketball. Teton inbound pass was knocked back out of bounds, so they'll inbound again. Burkall sent to inbound. He'll get it up on top to McPeak. Now McKenna. Quick pass to McPeak in the corner. Back to McKenna up on top. McKenna for three out the front of the iron. No good. They pull back down by Rocky. 10-20 left to go. Back at the court comes Malloy. Get it over on the wing to Meyer. Meyer dumps it back to Malloy. Three-pointer in and out. No good. Offensive board by Bassaw. Bassaw puts it back up. No good. Overy with the board. Back comes Williston State. Long pass will be intercepted and thrown off the leg of Feenstra. Go out of bounds. Back to Rocky with 9:55. Tetons in command. 87-31. Up the court now, Malloy gets it across the timeline to Bassaw. Bassaw crosses over on Feenstra. No, up on top. Good ball moving around the perimeter. Three ball in the far corner by Malloy. McPeak will pull down the board. He'll cover up and out, push it ahead. Tetons working now. Back to McPeak. Peek across the timeline. Jump pass to Feenstra. Drives baseline. He's cut off. McPeak. He'll come back along the baseline. Feenstra takes off. He gets into the paint. He'll lose the ball into the hands of Meyer. And back comes Rocky up the court. Malloy floats one off as he gets it a drop over the top of Mason McPeak for two more. 87-33. Back up the court again comes McKenna into the corner. Feenstra on the drive. He's going to be partially blocked, and there's going to be a foul. We'll see if it's going to be on the shot or on the rebound. We'll have to see. It'll be on Bassaw. Looks like they're going to send Feenstra to the stripe for a couple. Bassaw picks up his third. First one on the way for Feenstra. It's going to be up and good. Firstly into the game for the Tetons is now number 11, Brandon Bailey. Feenstra at the stripe for his second of two. That one will rattle around and drop in there. Has 2 points in the game. Tetons up 89-33. Back to the court. Up the court comes Rocky on top of the perimeter. And it is Doney. Mid-range jumper is going to be up and good. Two more coming in from Bassaw. 89-35. Bailey moves it around now over to McKenna. Back up on top to McPeak. Beat to Overy. Back to McKenna for three. In and out. No good. It'll be saved by McPeak, but they're going to say he was on the baseline. Good effort by the Tetons, fighting hard here late in this one. 89-35, Rocky Mountain College back up the court. Tetons will be back in action here for some earlier games tomorrow, starting at 3 and then at 5 o'clock. As Rocky Mountain move the ball, Bassaw has it. He'll swing it over to Malloy. Malloy driving, and he'll be fouled by Bailey. Bailey picks up his first personal. It'll be his third team. Tetons up against Turtle Mountain College. That one starts off tomorrow at 3 p.m. with the women's game starting first at 3, the men's game. It'll be about a half an hour after that one gets done. First free throw from Malloy is going to be no good. Lake Region State beat both of the Turtle Mountain teams here earlier today. Malloy at the line for his second of two. That one he will knock down. Now 89-36. McKenna working the ball back to Bailey. Bailey put it on the deck as the Tetons get to McPeak across the timeline. Final 8 minutes left to go. Bailey run the point, long pass over to Feenstra. He'll go with the floater up and in. Aiden Feenstra with the nice North Dakota floater. Tetons back up 91-36. See if they can push it, continue to push it back out late. Entry pass underneath, stolen by Overy. Back come the Tetons. Feenstra across the timeline. Crossing over, no room. Bailey up on top, looking down low for Overy. Jump pass into the corner for McPeak. McPeak will step through, flips one up, and got it to drop. Mason McPeak with 2 points here for Williston State. Tetons again. Back now looking to see if they can get Charlie McKenna the points and Bailey some points. Their next trip down the court. They'll knock the ball out of bounds. Out of the game is going to be Braden Basaw. Back in Jackson Neely. Neely leading the way in points for these Bears with 15. The Tetons making some subs. Overy checks out with Powell back in. McPeak out with Sauer back in, and also Zakowski back in. Here comes a drive by Neely, puts it up, no good. Powell has a rebound tipped out of his hands underneath to Doney. That's going to be blocked. Neely with a second chance opportunity, puts it up and in. Neely now with 17 in the game. Bailey back up the court, he'll cross over. Just about lose a handle. He's going to be trapped now. Pushes it up across to Feenstra across the timeline. Drives, dumps to Powell underneath. Steps through, lose it on the way up. Put back no good. Pulled down by Doney. Back comes the Bears. It'll be Matt Malloy flipping over along the perimeter. Now down underneath from Stola. No good. From Neely. And Neely will go back to the line. We'll see who's going to be taking a trip for the Tetons, or who's going to send them there. Foul going to go on Zakowski. And with that stoppage, we're going to have a media timeout on the floor with 6:33 left to go. We come back, free throws coming for Rocky Mountain College. We'll be back for that in 1 minute.
In the Wyandotte region, we know what makes a community special. People who care and moments worth sharing. Coca-Cola Bottling of Williston is proud to bring families, friends, and neighbors together with ice cold Coca-Cola and a full lineup of refreshing beverages you love. From gatherings of friends and family to school fundraisers, ball games, and local events, we're here to support our communities and refresh the moments that matter. Coca-Cola, bringing the Wyandotte region together one smile at a time.
Coming soon, Spider RV Storage. All new fenced, secured, and lighted storage yard in Northwest Williston on Sadler Ridge Circle. RVs, light to medium trailers, cars, trucks, and even tractors. Fully secured, live video security, online gaming. To reserve your spot today, call Tim at 701-770-5351. Leave your RV, truck, tractor, and trailer in good hands in a fully lighted and secured facility at Spider RV Storage.
Michael back here for Teton basketball. Tetons in control of this one, 93-38 over Rocky Mountain College's JV squad. At the line will be Jackson Neely. He has 17 of the 38 points in the game for Rocky Mountain, and there is number 18 for him. We'll have one more at the stripe. Line in there now, second of two coming for the Bears. No good. Rebound pulled down by Zakowski. And there's going to be a foul called. Looks like it'll go on Powell. 15th foul on the Tetons. Excuse me, third personal on Powell. 16 on the Tetons. And there'll be another foul called on Williston State. And now that'll be a 1-and-1 coming. The foul going to come to Zakowski. That will put Christian Malloy to the stripe for a pair. As now Williston State will have 17 fouls. Malloy's first one is going to be up and good from the line. Now 93-40 here on the American State Bank scoreboard. Malloy for his second of two is going to be up and good. 93-41. Powell gets the inbound off to Zakowski. Across the timeline, Sauer to Bailey. Bailey will slow things down for Williston State. Powell out to the perimeter. Gets it to Feenstra. Feenstra's going to lose it on the drive. No, they're going to call a foul first. I think it'll be on Doney. I believe it'll be his second personal. 14th foul. Bailey again again set to trigger for the Tetons. Up on top, Zakowski. He'll take off on the drive, crosses over, dump pass to Feenstra for 3 from the wing, in and out, no good. Sauer gets the rebound, puts it up and into more. Andrew Sauer now 9 points in the game. Up on top. Now drive coming from Neely. He's going to lose it. They're going to call it Teton foul to send Neely back to the stripe. He'll be on Feenstra, his first personal, 8th team foul. Neely back at the line. Couple of Bears that are coming on the next stoppage as the first one's going to be up and good. He now has 19 points in the game. Neely now at the stripe for his second of 2. This one on the way, in and out, no good. Zakowski will pull down the board. He's going to put his head down and race up the court. Beats 1, beats 2, beats 3, gets to the cup, dumps it off to Powell. And that'll be 2 more for Joaquin Powell. He has 8 in the game for the Tetons. 97-42. The outside. The Bears go around the perimeter. Neely dips it off. 3-pointer on the way from Howells. That'll be no good. Powell will get it ahead to Zakowski. He leaks out, spins in the paint, and he's fouled on the way up. He'll go to the line for a couple more. Zakowski sitting with 4 points. Chance to knock down a couple of freebies here. The Teton starters and loving it out on the sideline or on the bench right now. They get a much deserved big chunk of time off. Sauer will be coming out of the game along with Bailey. And Overy also going in for Howell. Zakowski at the stripe for his second, and that will be good. He goes 2 for 2 from the line. Zakowski now with 5 in the game. Tetons ahead, 99-42. Here comes a drive, lost underneath by Neely, up and no good. Overy with a board for Williston State. Back up the court come the Tetons. Long pass goes on to the far wing. Zakowski picks it up. He'll take off. He's going to heave one from range. That's hard off the back of the iron. Here saves it into the hands of Overy. Looks to get it back up on top to Zakowski. Now Feenstra looks to penetrate. Nothing there. McKenna looks to drive. He gets to the elbow. He's going to dump it off. Pass is deflected. Pass goes ahead now for the Bears. And that's going to get chased down. Blocked by Zakowski. Second chance, no good. Overy with the foul on the third opportunity. Has a big block from behind by the Tetons. Foul's going to go on Overy, his second, 19th foul for Williston State. At the line again is Jackson Neely, still at 19 points. He'll have 2 more to try to get up to 20. He'll need that second chance now as Zakowski will come out of the game for the Tetons. Back in is McPeak. At the line now, another one for Neely. Is up and good. Now he has 20 points in the game. He'll check out with Meyer coming in. Extra stoppage on the court, and it looks like we are now good to go. Final 4:27 left to go in the second half on the American State Bank scoreboard. Tetons up 99-43. McPeak with the ball to McKenna, gets it across the timeline. Overy dumps it underneath into the hands of a waiting defender in Tilsey. Back up the court now comes Rocky. Crossing over on McKenna is Meyer, and McKenna will pick up another foul. That'll send Meyer to the line for a double bonus, as that was the 10th team foul by the Tetons here in the second half of play. At the line, Meyer Meyer for his first of two. That one will be up and good. His first point of the game. Makes it 99-44. Meyer for his second of two. That one will be good as well. Perfect 2-for-2 trip from the stripe. Good call. Flip pass up to McPeak, looking for McKenna. Can't find him. Tetons again will get it past the timeline. McKenna up on top. He's going to drive, steps through. McKenna can't quite finish. Over, he gets the board. He'll put it back up and in. He has four. Tetons have 101. 3:50 left to go. On top, step back, three-pointer on the way. That's no good. River will pull down the board for the Tetons. Pushed it ahead. McKenna looking to step through again. He flips it up. No good. Charlie looking to get his first bucket at home for the Tetons. It's been denied twice in a row. McPeak with the scoop and the score. Mason loses it on the way up. His teammates were ready to explode on the bench. That'll be now 103-45. McPeak with his second bucket of the game. Up on top, Tilsey has it. Looking back door, nothing there. Trying to find Howells. Now a little drive coming, nothing there. Tetons with a steal, and it'll be a foul coming from Howells. Yes, that'll be the sixth team foul. Last one that these Bears had to give in this second half. Inbound play goes up to River. He'll march it ahead across for Williston State. 3:03 left to go. Coach Herman still calling out plays for his team. Bounce pass to Feenstra on the perimeter. He'll jump stop through. Over to River for three from the wing. That one is down there. Three-pointer in there. 106-45. Meyer now with the ball. He gets to the elbow. No good. He'll get his own rebound. Dumps it off. Gets underneath. And a tough shot up and in. Two more coming in from Wire. Two coming from Lyman. That's his first bucket of the game. Back up McKenna with it on the wing. Clear call now over to McPeak, who looks to drive. Out to River. He'll drive through. Gets to the baseline. McPeak straight away. Three-pointer. That one is good. Mason with the triple for the Tetons. We're now up 109-47. Meyer has the ball. Gets it out onto the perimeter. Howells looking to drive. He gets down low and he gets his feet tangled up with McPeak. Will pick up his first personal. 10th or 11th team foul now for these Tetons. Two shots coming from the stripe for Howell. River now having a conversation with Coach Herman. And the stripe 4-2 now is Howell. And he'll miss his first. At the line now is Howells for one more. Howells with a shot out. That one will be no good. Pulled down by McKenna. Back at the court comes Williston State. Feenstra has the ball, crosses over, a little shimmy, shake. Here comes a double team trap over to River on the far wing. Back to Feenstra. He'll drive into the paint. Underneath to over. He tips it around, puts it back up and in. Grant with two more. He now has 6 in the game. 107-47. Baseline drive, and McKenna will be tagged for his second personal foul. Stuck his leg out a little bit to try to corral the baseline drive in. That'll be a turnover, or excuse me, that'll be a foul, sending 2 shots to the line. On the drive was Basaw. He has 4 points in the game. Chance for a couple more. Basaw at the stripe, and his first one is going to be up and in. One more coming. He's off the line for his second of 2. That one's off the mark, no good. Back of the court comes River. He'll put his head down and drive. McKenna now to McPeak. McPeak back to McKenna, over to River. River open look from the wing. His second here as of late, 114-48. Back up comes Appleton. He has to huck out of a ill-informed attempt for 3, and there'll be an air ball going back the other way. set to come back in for Williston State. We'll be back in for McPeak. Mason will exit with 7 points in the game. Inbound now to Bailey. Looking to get a trap to him. Over to River. Back to Bailey. He'll get across the timeline. Jump pass to Overy. Overy going from range. In and out. No good. To be picked up by Appleton. Final minute left to go. Appleton with a drive out onto the wing. Booze for three. That'll be up and no good. Rebound will come down to Rocky, but it was Bassam had his heels on the out-of-bounds line. Tetons will get one more look at the bucket. Bailey weaving his way through traffic as he now pushes it ahead to River. Overy drives baseline, reverse layup, up no good. It'll be pulled down by Bassam. Back across the timeline. Now Appleton comes. Under 30 seconds left to go. Teton looking to make one last defensive stop to put a cherry on top. Three-pointer up, no good. And McKenna will pull it down. His quest to crack the scoring column in this one will end up short as he'll bring it across the timeline and dribble the final couple of seconds out. Tetons are going to take a huge win against Rocky as it'll be a 114 to 47 win over the Bears here at home. Home opener for the Tetons. We're going to take a 5-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll wrap this one up here, starting off with the Windshield Doctor postgame report and then the Western Cooperative Credit Union player of the game. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Big news from Baja Auto Sales. Our location at 521 2nd Street West in Williston is newly remodeled and ready for you. Find all makes and models Dodge, Ford, GMC, Mercedes, you name it. Baja Auto Sales has it. Plus a full-service department offering everything from tune-ups and brake jobs to oil changes and full car detailing. Stop by today and see the new space or call to schedule your service at 701-572-2252. That's Baja Auto Sales, where quality meets service.
Creation Carpets is more than flooring. They're your neighbors, proudly serving Williston and Watford City. From plush carpet to durable vinyl plank, elegant tile, and stylish blinds, they have the products and professional installation to bring your vision to life. Whether you're updating one room or building your dream home, trust Creation Carpets to do it right. Stop by 501 Main Street in Williston or call 701-774-3950. Creation Carpets, locally owned, expertly installed, always dependable.
Did you see the completion of the turf project at Williston State? What a game changer for our community. Turf fields that saved the day on multiple occasions during its first year. This is Hunter Berg with Williston State. The turf project was a much-needed addition for our communities. It seems like the complex and fields are used all the time, and that's what it's for, helping our kids get more and more practice and host more games right here in Williston. If you've seen the advantages created by our city having turf, consider being a donor and support the project. Call 572-9275 today to become part of the team and support the turf project.
Got a crack in your windshield or a chip that's spreading fast? Don't wait. Call the Windshield Doctor at 701-572-4088. Locally owned and trusted. They specialize in rock chip repair, full windshield replacement, and so much more. From screen repair to flat glass, picture frame glass, plexiglass, and mirrors. If it's glass, the Windshield Doctor has the cure. Fast service, fair prices, and hometown care. Call the Windshield Doctor today. Your clear choice for crystal clear results.
Are you ready to find your dream home in Williston or the surrounding area? At Basin Brokers, their experienced team is here to make buying or selling a home a breeze. With helpful buyer resources and expert guidance, you'll feel confident every step of the way. Start your search anytime with their easy-to-use online property search at basinbrokers.com. It's fast, it's local, and it's always up to date. Basin Brokers, local experts, real results. Visit basinbrokers.com today, and let's get moving.
Saving money feels impossible when you're young, but Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at wccu.org. Western Cooperative Credit Union. Join the herd. Qualifications apply. Visit us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
Here at Montreux Williams Electric Cooperative, we believe in we, not I. We are members, owners, family. We love what we do. We are built for you and by you. We give back. We are leaders, life changers. We empower people. We improve lives. We believe everyone has a unique voice and the power of numbers. We are many members. We are one force, one vision. We are building a better world. Now, together, we are a cooperative.
Dickinson State University is bringing new opportunities to Williston. Through Degree Bridge, a partnership with Williston State College, students can now earn a Bachelor of Business Administration from DSU while staying right on the WSC campus. Take classes in person, stay connected to your community, and choose your focus in accounting, administration, finance, or human resource management. Classes begin fall 2026. Learn more at dickinsonstate.edu. Together, we make the difference.
Hi, this is Kyle from Bodo's Appliance and Outdoor Living. Fall is in the air, and we'd like to remind you we are ready for the change of seasons. The Toro snowblowers have already arrived and are set up and ready to go. Hunters, don't forget the freezers and Pelican coolers to keep your critters cool. If you're finishing up that new home or just remodeling, we have package deals to suit your needs. Delivery and installation is always available, along with service after the sale at Bodo's Appliance and Outdoor Living, located on 2nd Avenue West, Williston.
In the Mondack region, we know what makes a community special. People who care and moments worth sharing. Coca-Cola Bottling of Williston is proud to bring families, friends, and neighbors together with ice-cold Coca-Cola and a full lineup of refreshing beverages you love. From gatherings of friends and family to school fundraisers, ball games, and local events, we're here to support our communities and refresh the moments that matter. Coca-Cola, bringing the Mondack region together one smile at a time.
Mike Gruder back here for Teton basketball on 660 Keys News Radio, wrapping this one up. The Tetons men get a big win, 114-48 over Rocky Mountain College's JV squad. Tetons started off 59-26 in the first half. In the second half, they won 55-22. Looking at Rocky Mountain, they were led in scoring by Neely. He had 19 points in the cave, 5 each coming in from Mathis, Bassaw, and Howells. 4 from Raddick, 2 from Wyman, 2 also from Meyer, and 1 coming in from Tilsey for the Royals to round out their scoring in the second half. They shot just 6 of 34 for 17%, 0 of 14 from deep, and 10 of 19 from the line for 52%. On the game, they were 16 of 70 for 22%, 2 of 30 for 6% from deep, and 13 of 24 for 53% from the line. 34 rebounds as a team. They had 22 defensive, 12 offensive rebounds. Neely with a double-double, 10 rebounds to go along with his